Could you describe the way this group has kind of raised the game a whole new level here the last week or so?
I think it's all about like defensive responsibility. Wolfie's doing a hell of a job, but I think stuff like the forwards tracking well or D's have been having good gaps, blocking shots, whatever it is. I think we're defensively reliable, and then just let the offense come when it wants to come, right? So, last game's had maybe just a little bit extra juice in the legs, and hopefully we can keep that going.
And you lead it again, right, against a Minnesota team that has been very, very dangerous. What's the key to kind of doing exactly what you're doing against them?
Just don't get ahead of ourselves. Like, obviously, we had a little bit extra juice in the legs. I think we put up 50 shots there last game, but, can't rely on that every game. So, just stick to what we've been doing.
Do you feel like this group has an identity early on this season, Kevin? What would that be?
Maybe just to exceed expectations. People penciled us in in a certain way, and I think that's, we kind of had that in the back of our mind, a lot of us. So, just exceed expectations every day.
So is it kind of true for you too? Like you're getting a real good opportunity here, and you made the most of it.
Yeah, especially for me. Like, why not? I want to be making playoffs all the time and just winning every game. So, yeah.
How does a group use that determination to exceed expectations in the right way?
What do you mean, like in the?
There's.
You mean like on a personal level compared to like a team level? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, just like what's the key to making sure that you use that motivation in the proper way?
You just got to lay it out for your teammates, right? You could go out there and have 60-point or 80-point or whatever season, but if you're losing games and you're at the bottom of the barrel of the league, it doesn't really matter. So, if we play a good defensive team game and we're out in the playoff mix or we're up in the standings or whatever, I think everybody looks better, even if you're not producing offensively or getting as many points or whatever it is.
How quickly did you, because you were new here, how quickly did you realize that maybe the expectations that people were placing on this team weren't entirely accurate?
I think it was right when I got traded, I was just like, I think this is going to be a good, hard-working group, and that was kind of my thoughts right away, and so yeah.
Can we see how you're playing defensively? And it really gets highlighted about you and Rasmus and how you complement it. But how have you felt about the way you've not only just fed in, but again, like this team, kind of taken another step? It really becomes obvious.
Yeah, it's easy to play with Ras. Like, he wants to jump up, and part of him jumping up and being all the way up the ice is he's going to have tight gaps, and he's going to, be kind of pushing the pace. So it kind of pushes me to elevate my game as well. Get up the ice, have tight gaps, get the puck north as quick as possible, whatever that is. So yeah.
And defensively, does it feel as though you're playing as well as you have in, I don't know if it's in your career or just maybe even this season?
Yeah, I think there's certain parts I'm sure I've elevated my game. I think a lot of it is just structural, though, positioning, learning how to play certain guys or certain systems, if they want to stretch the zone and look for B-ways all game, or if they want to, be a little bit calmer and controlled coming through the neutral. It's just like reading that. So, yeah.
As you get to know Raz and get to know his game, what do you see there that's allowed him? I think he's second in the league in shot blocks right now. Like, what puts him near the top of that list?
I think he's one of those guys too that's eager to just exceed expectations, and he wants to have this team win every night and be a playoff team. So I think that's part of it.
Exceed expectations. You've used that a couple of times, Kevin. Like, is that something you all talk about pretty openly in this room here?
Yeah. Obviously, again, like I said, kind of penciled in a certain way to start the season, and I think right away it was, a bit of a hungry dog in us. So, yeah.